Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. You know?
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Well, why did I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, let's go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
Because I'm like, there's no way that's true. But then it's like, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean? Well, now I just think about if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
Well, we already sinned by having sex, but it's too late now. You know.
What's going on, YouTube? Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So I know you guys heard the recording of Fresh talking to, the Asian lady, about the baby and, how she should take the morning after pill and all this other stuff. And, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. It's funny as hell because her accent is so fake. Y'all have no idea. I've been in Asia, okay? I've been in Asia for like the longest time. And listen, I'm not even gonna go into all the other stuff that I know, but because it's just dumb. It makes no sense. What I'm saying is, y'all got to know when y'all being played. This woman is playing with Fresh, okay? She has the fakest Asian accent on the planet. Bro, like, and then she's older, you know what I'm saying? So, acting like you're smashing somebody raw and you don't know what the morning after pill is crazy. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. Fresh, you kind of put yourself in this situation. I'm not gonna act like thou are better. Thou is better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I get myself into dumbass situations also. But this one right here is a dumb situation. And another thing too, man, y'all guys gotta stop using this whole term when y'all have sex with women that you got lucky. Nobody gets lucky, okay, my guy. It's a mutual thing for both of y'all. Women are just pimpish enough to get y'all into thinking that her having sex with you, she's doing you some type of favor and like that, man. I swear, man. The game, yup, man. Y'all gonna need this game, dog. She has one of the most fakest Asian accents I've ever heard. And first of all, why are you recording? You know what I'm saying? Why are you recording the call? Isn't that illegal? Oh, but they're going to look past that. And then she goes into this whole thing about abortion and all this other stuff. That's bullshit. Let me tell y'all something. When somebody's looking to get at you, they're like, every religion is going to say, oh, killing and abortion is not is not a part of my culture and religion. When all of those cultures and religions go to war, like y'all be falling for like the banana in the tailpipe. And it's 2024. Like we have so much Fresh. We have so much manosphere rhetoric that y'all soak up and take and use on y'all show for you to fall for this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And then at the same time, the reason why she's recording it is to make it seem like she is a victim. You know what I'm saying? That she just some Asian girl that just doesn't understand what the hell is going on, and all of a sudden this black man knocked her up. Like, come on, let's be serious. Look how she looks. She's from Miami. Stop with the games, bro. Stop with the games. She's from Miami. What are we talking about here? But listen, y'all gonna fall for it. Fresh done fell for it. So many people that fell for it. So I guess we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think the best thing he should have done is like, okay, well look, we'll get a DNA test, whoopty whoop, and that's it. But she ready to take down his empire. She playing games, bro. She playing games. 100%. She's playing games. So I feel sorry for Fresh. Fresh, just pray the kid ain't yours. You know, she gonna play it one side like, oh, you've been me, and it's like, bro, no, we've been having sex. You know what I'm saying? We both engaged in something mutual and whatnot, and you see that I'm a made man, and that's what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? You know, don't try to bring culture and religion and all that BS into it. Nah, we both got to be responsible. So, you know, leave your comments and thoughts down below. I will be doing a live stream on this later. You can support the show and support the live stream at $PTV888. That's $PTV888. I'm Kuda. Peace. Oh, yeah, hold up. Why the hell does she sound like Michael Jackson? Riddle me that. Why the hell does she sound like Michael Jackson? All right, we out.
All right.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened.
All right. Shout outs to everybody in the building. What's going on? I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. My bad, y'all. I took a nigga nap and I said, let me go ahead and let the information, on this. Let me go ahead and let the information on this whole thing build up. Let y'all watch a couple of more live streams and let what I already knew what was gonna happen. I said, let me show and tell you guys, exactly what's gonna happen. Let me see. I wonder if I should do something. There's something here that I probably should do, and I wonder if I should do it. No, it's all right. I'll probably do it a little bit later. But shout outs to everybody in the building. Hopefully you guys hit the like button, subscribed, and supported today's show. Today is going to be a really good show. Well, tonight for you guys. You know what I'm saying? We up working. I got some pre-records I got to edit and stuff like that. Just a lot of work on one guy. You know what I'm saying? But we don't complain. We just work, all right? It's Player Talk Radio. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Y'all hit the like button, share the show, and support the show, man. You know, the more you support, the more gems I drop, all right? You know what I'm saying? That makes everything run smoothly, all right? Shout outs to Bronze Flat Power God in the building. Shout outs to the Cynical One in the building. Shout outs to Tampa Supreme in the building. Aqua Dragon in the building. My bro Vader in the building. Shake it wicked. You all right? You already know, all right? I'm gonna let y'all in on this game. I told y'all that she was basically, running game on Fresh. You know what I'm saying? She running game on Fresh. I got a video that's probably before today's show is done. It'll be uploaded. Myron done had a meltdown. You know, he's saying that he's standing beside his brother Fresh, which is cool. That's some noble shit. You know, and everybody freaking out. This is how you can tell. And let me tell y'all something, man. Some of y'all running around here. Some of y'all are content creators. Most of y'all are audience members. But I just got a bone to pick real quick. Because remember, everybody was boycotting me. And a lot of people that left Player Talk Radio for whatever little bullshit reason. A lot of people was like, I just couldn't take the game and the game talk and the game and all this other stuff, and then go somewhere else in the space to go listen to game. Go somewhere else by somebody even less. That's your karma right there. Go somewhere where niggas don't even know what they talking about to get gamed up by somebody. Yo, let me tell y'all something. Y'all weird ass niggas running around here. This can't be the same group of people. Can't be the same group of people talking crazy about Fresh and everybody else not having game. And can't is this cannot be the same group of people. It's impossible for this to be the same group of people that was talking crazy about the game and now doing live streams about why this person don't have game, that person don't have game. Can't be the same group of people. Oh no, Kuda's right again about some shit that he knows about. Can't be the same group of people, y'all. And then furthermore, you see a whole bunch of dudes running around here. You see a whole bunch of dudes running around here, y'all. Even the married ones, or the ones that used to be married, trying to talk to y'all about game, trying to put y'all up on game. Not even they just got here. They don't even know what the hell they talking about. They just got here in their 30s and 40s and shit. This shit crazy. Can't be the same people. What's going on, Lolita? Shout outs to Lolita in the building. Can't be the same group of people. You want to know how I can say what I'm saying and I can tell you they just got here? Well, how are you married and you still trying to play the game? How is it that married dudes, how is it that I can get on Al Gore's internet and I can eloquently break down and explain to y'all how married dudes are fucking up the game more than single dudes? You know? Shout out to Ty City. He asked a question that I've answered a million times. But it's just that, you know, some of these questions have to some of these questions that already exist, the conversation has to persist and then the question birth its way into, you know what I'm saying, into you know, now certain topics gain interest once somebody bring it up in a certain context. You know, certain questions have to birth their way into interest before people could understand the game. That's probably been told to them a billion times. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs, Miss V. Yeah, I figured it out. I appreciate you. Yeah, I didn't know it was a new feature. It's weird. I'm looking at like a fucking content thong in the middle of my computer. It's like a content thong. But let me know how it looks on y'all on y'all end. Like, can y'all see the chat? Can y'all see everything? You know, this is a content thong. You know, I might do two shows, a vertical and a horizontal with the content thong. You know what I'm saying? This looks like a content thong. You know, yeah, it is something to get used to. This little ass strip. My eyes hurt. They could at least full screened it for us. Like, god damn, like this is bad. All right, so but anyway, you know, shout outs to Miss V in the building. But I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. You know, a lot of married cats are messing up the game even more. You know, Ty City asked a great question on the last show. We was going in. I had to take that show down. It was just too much game. You know what I'm saying? It was just too much game, which all of these shows I damn near got to take down. You know, y'all go over to Rumble if y'all want to go see the last show in its entirety. But it's just too much game. You know what I'm saying? That I've been dropping. You know, he was saying, you know, why were you saying, you know, because towards the end of the show we were talking about how pimps and a lot of people in the lifestyle have kept more marriages together than not. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, why were you saying that hoes and pros, were for married men. These are secrets of the game and the lifestyles that anybody that engaged in it that knew what the hell they were doing. These are secrets that they knew. People weren't this game goofy and stuff like that. And the thing is that I don't care if you like the game, know the game. What's going on, Aaron B? Respect the game and whatever. Other people's lack of it can destroy yours and others' lives. Why you say that, Kuda? Because guess what? And anytime you hear a gem, you know, y'all support the show. Y'all hit the like button. Do what y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm about to tell you. There's a saying, because I love quotes. There's a saying. Thank you, Loli. There's a saying that goes to the effect of this, and I'm gonna bring it up on today's show because, you guys learn a lot from these shows, versus a lot of the other shows that I see you guys watch, like, and support. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't need to support fuckery, even though I add in a decent amount of fuckery in the shows too. It's not like you just here just being lectured and shit. Y'all get to laugh, y'all get to learn something, y'all get to soak up some game. You know what I'm saying? This is a full course. This is a full course meal. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the saying, y'all. When you play games with sex, the jokes are on the children. You heard? When you play games with sex, the jokes / joke, it's on the children. When you play games with sex, the jokes are on the children. When you play games with sex, the joke, because niggas gotta say stuff 15 times before black people take it in and shit like that. White people only gotta say this shit once. When you play games with sex, the joke is on the children, or in this case, the child. First of all, everybody, and I don't care if they tell you to believe in game or not, is running around the manosphere trying to be a player. I don't know. I don't understand. And not even the manosphere anymore. Everybody that y'all listen to that gives y'all any type of advice or dating advice or whatever, when it pertains to women and all kinds of stuff, they are running around here trying to be a player. Okay? They're running around here trying to be a player. I don't care if they're married. Married niggas are actually the worst to a certain degree. There's a slither of married. If you're not for real, if you married and you're not really minding your business, taking care of your wife and family and stuff like that, and every so often dip your foot in this manosphere, you know what I'm saying, salt water. If you're not adhering to your business and stuff like that, or your marriage and shit like that, you're part of the problem. Okay? Now, the reason why I say a lot of these dudes ain't no real players, and they most likely rookies, is because a real player, especially if you're not with a young lady, I hate to say this, ladies, but let me give y'all the game. You can support the show at $PTV888. That's $PTV888. 35 minutes into the madness. Let me give y'all the game. A player doesn't take a woman seriously until she starts showing. A player doesn't take a pregnancy scare, especially if he's not with this woman, if he's not in an active relationship or engaging with this woman, because a player is a gentleman also, the real ones. Okay? If he's not with her, he in another relationship or whatever and stuff like that, even for the sake of maintaining the next relationship he's probably in, or one that he's pursuing, when information like this comes, he doesn't take it seriously until she starts showing. And until then, he still doesn't take it seriously. Now, why do women go bonkers and geek out and stuff like that when they are potentially pregnant? Let me tell you something. It's always mama's baby. Women never had to really listen to it from a man's perspective because a woman never had to guess if the child wasn't hers or not. So she's never been put in that position. She's never been put in that mind state. Women have no idea of any type of thought pattern, thought process, or anything to be able to say, yo, is this child mine or not? You know it's your child. That's a guarantee. Mother's baby, father's maybe. So will this conversation be black pilled? Absolutely. You know, and I hate to talk about stuff like this, but stuff like this need to be talked about. Will this conversation be dark? Absolutely, it's going to be dark. Will some of the stuff I say come off as fucked up and shrewd? You're damn right. You're damn right. Even mothers that know this circuit, that still don't know the thought process, will still advise their sons to do the same. They will tell their sons, until she's showing, don't even believe she's pregnant. You know, the same way. Because, see, the women use all of these things to benefit them when it benefits them. Okay? Abortion is all of a sudden wrong unless she wants to get it. Now it's her body, her choice. You understand what I'm saying? Which is the truth. Which is the truth. You're gonna use you're gonna use the things the way you want to use it. You're gonna benefit from things the way you see fit. You understand what I'm saying? What's going on, Mr. Foster? Y'all hit the like button coming in. Y'all show some love on the Cash App. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all some real information. You don't engage until she really starts showing. And if you're actively dating her, you know, it's gonna be another conversation. If you're actively dating this woman and she gets pregnant, why do women go nuts? Why do women go bonkers when they get pregnant? Why does all of this stuff happen? The pregnancy is a big thing, you know. Take it from me. I've been in Fresh's shoes before. All right, pregnancy is a big thing. Okay. Now listen to what I'm telling y'all. Women don't want to be pregnant alone. Whether it's other women, whether it's their homegirls, whether it's whoever that got to sit there and be miserable with them, women don't want to be pregnant alone. So they got to dupe their circle. They got to dupe their homegirls. They got to dupe their friends. Some women end up being pregnant alone. Some women, you know, they could take that. That, you know, it takes a strong woman to really go through that. But a lot of women don't want to be pregnant alone. They don't want to go through all of that stuff alone. And then certain tasks and things may start to become cumbersome. You understand what I'm saying? While pregnant. Also, they got to dupe their friends and family into believing that the man did it by himself and that he left them. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, they're still running this whole "you got me pregnant" bullshit on y'all, and y'all are still falling for it. When it takes two to tango. And let me tell y'all something. As young men, you can be there for her throughout the whole pregnancy. That's still not going to stop her from bringing her ass down to that courtroom and getting that paperwork on. You could be there before, during, and after the pregnancy, and it's still not going to stop her from running you through the ringer for a check. Okay? So, when you get notified that a woman is pregnant, any woman, you're gonna have to navigate it a certain way. You're gonna have to, you know, kind of, you know, it's in your best interest to you know, navigate it a certain way. That's like the only thing that I can tell you. It's in your best interest to be like, okay, let me figure out what I'm finna do. Let me posture up and get myself together to see. And then you don't even know if she's pregnant. Anybody can send a fucking picture of a man. You know how much pregnancy scams are going on right now? And you niggas need to know about pregnancy scams, because guess what? You're in scamming culture. That's another thing that these dudes that ain't going outside, ain't giving y'all no real game. That's another thing these dudes ain't talking about. Scams are 100% when you're being scammed. You don't get no leeway. You don't get nobody to be like, oh, well, let me see how he thinks about this. Oh, let me get his thoughts on this. You're being scammed. When she called Fresh, he was already being recorded. That doesn't sound like a scam? Y'all not talking to people. Y'all are listening to fucking original live streams that's giving y'all some real deep information. You thinking you dealing with a baby mama, and it's like, bro, you need to learn how to, first of all, you need to learn how to deal with a scammer first. You need to, it's in your best interest to know how to deal with a scammer first. Baby mama, she don't even have a bottle yet. She's scamming you at this point. He's talking about a lawyer and all this other stuff, man. They're gonna throw that shit out. So number one, if you are a young player, y'all need to take out y'all notebooks, y'all crayons and everything, and also support the channel. Throw something on the tuition, because I'm really helping y'all out. And if y'all got young kids and y'all got sons and y'all got nephews and I mean, even nieces, if they need to hear this, because I'll get the women some game too. But if y'all got younger siblings and relatives and children that in their teens and stuff that needs to hear this, share this show. Give them the link, and make sure they're over 18. Okay, or listen to this show with them on your own time, because I'm not telling y'all to these shows ain't for kids. But shit, YouTube gonna get mad at me if a kid listens to my shit, but a kid can get on here and listen to Pound Town all fucking day. It's funny because niggas don't support shows like this, but they'll support Pound Town all fucking day. Pound Town is more suitable to listen to than What to Do if you get your little girlfriend pregnant or whatever happens and shit like that. Now, there's two ways you can navigate this. If you're actively dealing with this woman and y'all are dating and stuff like that, and y'all know y'all been slipping up and coming at the same time, and you haven't been pulling out, or you're just you just shooting up clubs left and right and being a sleaze bag or whatever, you could be a gentleman. If reasonably, within reason, fellas, you're like, damn, I kind of have been. Damn, she only really been with me from what I can see, or whoop and stuff like that. You can be a gentleman. You can be a gentleman, and you can be there, and you can figure it out. If you're ready to be a father, you can communicate without the internet being in on your both of you guys's decision. Okay, like people have secret kids all the time. People have it's really a year. We'll just put a year, even though it's under a year. Shit happens very fast. But if this is a thought, she run around with niggas, this, that, and the third. She and everybody face. You know what I'm saying? She done slept with your homeboy. She done did this, that, and the third. She done had some locomotives ran on her, all kinds of, debaucherous shit. You know what I'm saying? She out here in the streets. First of all, monitor her and make sure she's showing first. She's been through a couple of trimesters and shit like that. You need to make sure she's showing first, because One of the most common scams women will do is send you a Googled or doctored picture, a fucking AI created picture of a pregnancy test. And it's going to get worse as we go forward. So I'm giving y'all vital information for life, honestly. You know what I'm saying? He said her used to be a throat goat at best, DJ Kuda. I don't know what she did, but we're gonna go into that. I got some stuff that I want to share with y'all. You know, we're gonna put it. I'm providing the content tonight. We're gonna put in that work. All right. Y'all hold me down on the likes. Y'all hold me down on the shares, and y'all hold me down on the support. We'll get these gems in on tonight's show. Okay. Like I said, you can use the PayPal. And you can support at $PTV888, okay? You can use the PayPal, and you can support at $PTV888. All right? So listen to what I'm about to tell y'all, man. You better wait until she's actually showing. Okay? You have men that will give women the money to go get a plan B. She will not take that money and go get that plan B. She will go shopping. And she won't spend that money on that pending kid. She don't put the money away in savings. She don't put the money away for none of that. She goes shopping. You can also give her the money to go do all of this stuff. You know, you can take a plan B. You can go, you can go get a, you can abort. You can do this, that, and the third, right? She probably was never pregnant anyway. And also another thing that they do is they were never pregnant anyway. And then what else they do is they will lie and say that the stress that you put them through, they will lie and say that the stress that you put them through, that's what they'll say. They will lie and say that the stress that you put them through caused them to have a miscarriage. Caused them to have a miscarriage. What's going on, Rayology? You say, ironically, there's going to be a lot of those 304s trying to be Mary Magdalene in the future. Laugh out loud. A lot of them are trying to make biblical content right now. Yeah, that's another thing too. Little fake religious thoughts and stuff popping up and stuff like that. And you got a right to be mad at the little fake religious thoughts too, because girl, you better leave Jesus out of your fuckery. You know. Look at Tia and Amari Hardwick, or the what's his name? What's Corey or whatever? Look at how she done left him, filed divorce papers because that's what she wanted, and now she wants her husband back. You never know what people do. This is why you gotta let them go, because guess what? She can leave them for the streets because she probably been talking to another guy. Another guy done got into her ear. Then she thinks that being single is the way to go. And then she realizes that nobody's gonna wife up a woman in her late 30s and 40s with kids. You know what I'm saying? When anybody could have told you that. Y'all were asking me about the underground world. Y'all were asking me about some real player shit. Y'all were like, yo, Kuda, shout outs to Ty City and a couple other people. We were talking about it. Shout outs to Marco. Marco was giving y'all the game. A lot of naturals and dudes that are active, they don't even have to be a part of that life, can get y'all the game. Ironically, y'all, I don't know about now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about now. Coaches don't play, baby. But ironically, ironically, side dudes, pimps, real hoes, and everybody that knows how it goes have saved the majority of marriages. It's the fake ones that has destroyed it. You know, like your fake husband trying to be a player, like some of these dudes in the manosphere that was married before but now speaking against marriage. You know, they be talking about hoes and their behaviors, but then at the same time, like, man, I want to be fucking these hoes. Come on, man. Some of your new up and coming cats are the same way. They coming in here wearing suits, talking about some I don't want a particular type of woman, knowing damn well that's the first women that they want, like fresh. But this is what happens when you're not original. But Cooter, you talk about women and their behaviors too. Yeah, I talk about it. But this is player talk radio. I talk about some player shit also, y'all. I talk about player shit also. And you want to know how I can talk about stuff like this? Because I know about it. I've been around it. I didn't get on the internet and find out about it and then turned it into a trivial thing. I got on the internet and gave y'all the game about it, which is why I don't understand why this show gets bitten off of so much, why people copy off this show so much, why people talk all of this stuff in these internet streets and don't know what the hell they telling y'all, don't know what they talking about. Which is another reason why this show should not be under supported. But time will tell. Time will tell. Because y'all sit around and listen and talk about women all day, and hoes in particular, not even good women, and still confused. Because that's what y'all want. Hence the poll question. Y'all answer that poll question. Why do good guys want hoes? Now, to Fresh's point, Shorty probably was a hoe, but at least Fresh was going after, even though she thoughts it up in the gym, like a lot of women do. At least Fresh went after and landed him a genetic specimen. You know, I'm not particularly attracted to women that look like that because I'm in a space where damn near a bunch of women out here looks like that, and I see how they act. I know the game. Shout outs to Rayology. I appreciate you, bro. I know the game. I'm not into plastic surgery. I'm not into BBLs. I'm not into any of that stuff. So it's even worse when I'm giving black men the game because guess what? Y'all niggas are into that shit. Nobody even says that somebody would do something like that to their body. Imagine what they would do to somebody else. Some people that'll do something like that to their body, it ain't no telling what they can do to anybody. But guess what? She goes to the gym, she works out and stuff like that. But usually Asian women that looks like that, again, they want white boys. Can some of them keep white boys? That's up for debate. But usually women like that, they go after white boys. I got to do a whole show on how white boys need to, They need to protect themselves. You know, our white players need to protect themselves, you know. Believe it or not, I got a couple of cool young and older white cats that listen to Player Talk Radio and soak up this game and really benefit from it. A lot more than the niggas that the information damn near is intended for. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm talking to men. You know, I just happen to be in the black manosphere for what it's worth. But they're the ones that's around that action. So the information, it will be a lot more beneficial to them because they're actually doing these things. They're not sitting around being trivial. So Fresh gets a quote unquote baddie pregnant. Because I mean, and niggas skip over that too. You know, at least the woman is in the gym. You know, her accent is fake, but we'll get into all of that stuff. But at least the woman is in the gym. At least the woman looks decent. And then word is that she comes from. Let's get into the game. I'm gonna start giving y'all some real information. Let's get into the game. All right, almost an hour into this game. You can support the show at $PTV888. That's $PTV888. Support the show at $PTV888. The woman comes from a rich Chinese family, so I've heard. You know, her family got money and stuff like that. And on the last show, I was giving y'all the game like Russell Simmons and Angela Simmons and stuff like that, like rich people's kids, what their parents do instead of making them, go work for somebody else. They either work for a family business or they give their kids enough money to start their own business and run their own business to become successful. Like Russell Simmons and Angela Simmons, they like they'll give them like a clothing store or things like little things like, you know, they teach their kids about money and they teach their kids about wealth, so they'll fund businesses and stuff like that. So there's a difference between being rich and there's a difference between being wealthy. And then another thing that falls in line with, you know, this conversation and what I'm talking about is that, you know, a lot of those kids that are wealthy, they're ungrateful. They have a childish disposition. To a certain degree, sometimes they're undateable, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if you look at shout outs to Rayology again. You know what I'm saying? Rayology is giving y'all some game in the chat. But listen to what I'm telling y'all. We have people that don't even understand these talking points that they use. You understand what I'm saying? If you have a whole bunch of dumbass niggas running around the manosphere talking about 50-50, and they can't even they don't even realize that rich people go 50-50 more than people that don't have it, I don't know what to tell you. You got a whole bunch of people out here that want true love and they're working to do something. They would know that it's in their best interest to go 50-50 because people that quote unquote have arrived at to where they think success is, when they deal with other people, they got shit to lose and they're focused on their business. So they go 50-50 anyway. You know, are some things being taken care of? Cool. Yeah, you know, but they go 50-50. People that got something to lose in other aspects, whether you believe it or not, go 50-50. Yet you get on the internet and you see a whole bunch of people that need to go 50-50 talking about I'll do it by myself. I can do bad by myself. I'll this, that, and the third. Even though I'm looking for true love, I'm not gonna go 50-50 with my man so we can at least put the money together, not to start a business or to help our businesses that we probably already have, but to even provide money so that we can go do things like travel and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of these bullshit conversations from people that need to go 50-50. There's so many people out here that can use and deserve a half off break and some love. Because guess what? Once you get your hands on some paper, you're going to be going 50-50. Wade and Gabrielle Union, they're going 50-50. Tiana Taylor and her man going 50 that she just broke up with, Iman Shumpert, went 50-50. All of these wealthy couples that y'all try to model yourselves after, they go 50-50. Yes. Big surprise. Yeah, you better figure out who gets the Rolls Royce when we split up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, I knew you was gonna act like that. That's why I didn't buy that Range Rover full out. Give me the keys to the Range Rover and let me go take that back. Quavo and Sweetie. Let me get my Bentley back. People go 50-50, y'all. Okay? So some rich woman that probably has some bullshit fitness business or a little clothing line or whatever, or she's trying to be the next Kimora Lee Simmons or whatever, and it's not working out too well, that she just gets bankrolled by her parents and stuff like that. Rich kids are spoiled. Because guess what? It doesn't matter to a certain degree if they are rich and they come from a rich family. Do you know how much rich kids are rich, but they don't have access to the money? They have to ask for the money. They have to get permission and stuff like that. So sometimes the money that they get and things of that sort, they fund their own projects. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Can y'all put it together? Women that look like her don't talk to guys that look like Fresh. And what did I tell y'all on the last show? That you got some white boys that's about to jump in on this too. Because white boys deem themselves the ambassador of Asian girls. That's their type and stuff like that. So any type of nigga that deals with that Asian girl, oh, them white boys already know what the hell you dealing with. Yeah, them white boys already know what the hell you dealing with. Because they get those type of women standard. And those type of women be trying to run game on them also. Yes. Since eternity. Those type of women been trying to run game on them also. Niggas are late to the party with a glass of Kool-Aid nobody wants. Absolutely. There's niggas that are late to the party. Okay? So, Fresh at this point, if she is pregnant, and if she does keep or want the baby, he's a high value experiment. He's an experiment to her. Women that look like her, that come from rich, not even rich, they could come from regular backgrounds. They could come from regular backgrounds. And guess what? Their parents will excommunicate with them. Their parents, women like her parents will they don't want nothing to do with the kid. They're just as crazy as, some of the white parents from back in the day. You know how when white women used to get knocked up by the brothers, and sometimes the fathers, they don't want to have nothing. They don't want to have nothing to do with the kid. And sometimes it's bullshit too, because that's the only legacy the fathers have. You know what I'm saying? Or the parents have and stuff like that of their kid. And it goes deep, A lot of y'all don't do y'all American history, so y'all probably wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. But sometimes they end up being around those kids more than the actual black family with the curly hair and the fair skin and all that other stuff. Oh yeah. What do you think? Where do you think HBCUs came from? You think jet black people are the reason for HBCUs? Yeah, they're the main ones that big up the HBCUs. Shout outs to my bro Rayology dropping the huge $10 on the Cash App. Thank you for getting the cauldron started. Thank you, bro. Let's get it. Woo! Woo! Yeah, big bag. Where do you think HBCUs came from? Huh? Where do you think it came from? So, women like that will get excommunicated from their family. Women like that, this is why it's funny that she talked about religion. Women like that, what these passport bros are not telling y'all when y'all go to these other countries, and y'all don't know because y'all are attracted to even though she doesn't look like the conventional one, but it's easy. Actually, she does, but y'all wouldn't know about this. There's certain things I can actually point out to y'all, and it's clear as day, but y'all not looking at that. Women like that are rebelling against their family. They rebel against their family. Women like that rebel against their family. They're actively rebelling against their family. And y'all niggas don't know until y'all go to these other countries, and y'all don't care neither. Because black people, when y'all get to these other countries, the women that y'all talk to are the ones that's rebelling against their family. And guess what? To a certain degree, it's like two peas in a pod, because you'll have a whole black family at home, but you get on the internet and learn about dating and be like, yo, I'm a passport bro, and all this other stuff. And to a certain degree, depending on how tactful you are and your reasons for getting on a plane and doing your thing, what's going on, LaShawn, and how you go about it, you're rebelling against your family also. That's why you end up where you was at, where you met this girl, rebelling against her family. Yeah. They get the lemonade braids, they listen to Travis Scott, they're dating niggas. You're not the first nigga she dated. Hell, dating foreigners in a lot of these cultures, to a certain degree, is rebelling against the family. But these are the women that black men date when they get when they go out of when they get out of the country. These are the women that y'all are attracted to. These are the women that y'all glorify. These are the ones that y'all claim y'all want. And a lot of those women end up being promiscuous. A lot of those women end up getting passed around by a small group of niggas. Because unbeknownst to y'all don't realize there's a bunch of African dudes in China that's passing around Chinese women. There's a bunch of African people in Korea that y'all don't know about. And Somali people and Indian people. Oh yeah, y'all don't know about these people that are passing around Chinese women and Asian women easily. They're in the Philippines. They're in Bali. And those women, is a little bit easier for them too, because they get to rebel. They get to put on their best black impression sometimes that white boys aren't attracted to. We'll get into that later. They get to pretend. They get to be anybody that they want to, because you don't know who they are. I talk about this vehemently in my book. And that second edition about to be a doozy. So you can purchase this book on my website that I have for sale, that goes into the details that I'm going to talk about a little bit on today's show. So it doesn't matter, you know. Fresh is a high value experiment. This woman openly contradicts herself on the internet because she doesn't know how it works. Because her culture is not internet culture, even though she falls into a lot of the stuff that's internet culture and our culture. Okay. Everybody that uploads to Instagram don't know how Instagram works, or social Instagram. Everybody that uploads to YouTube, they're not YouTubers, much less know how YouTube works. So it'll behoove some of y'all to understand how things work, especially before you become a podcaster or YouTuber or try to do content. So she can get the baby with the curly hair. She can get a Blasian kid. You know, you have some women that, you know, that's what they want. Um, Usually, Asian women that get knocked up or pregnant by black men, they are the first to abort it. If it's any kid that's worth aborting, it's a black child. I know it's fucked up, but where can I tell y'all? Where can I best show y'all an example that will make sense to give y'all? Because a lot of y'all have never been to Asia before. A lot of y'all won't know what I'm talking about. And a lot of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. What are you talking about, Kuda? What do you mean? Let me give y'all the game. How much black women that get knocked up by white men do you know abort that baby? Show me a handful of black women that get pregnant by a white man aborting that white baby, that half black and half white baby. Show me. Even amongst sisters, a black baby is the first thing to get aborted. Yes. Latina women. Show me them aborting half white kids. But if that baby's going to be, the first place they're going to be is down at no. I don't know the first thing about raising a dark child, a wretched child. I don't know the first thing I don't want, no. Do you know how much white boys out here where I'm at, between Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and all these other places? Do you know how much white boys have secret families out here that nobody talks about? Do you know how much secret families are out here? You know how much secret families are out here? It made my head spin once I found out. I said, oh shit. It made my head spin. And the same thing with African people too. You got some African dudes out here that got kids, a bunch of them. Not trying to let I'm not trying to just blame the white man and let niggas off the bus, but I'm telling you, the first kid to get aborted is usually black. This is why we have yet to be talking about the black genocide that happens in the womb. Yes, it is a real thing. But let's peel a little bit deeper. Other than Walter having a little bit of money and this rich woman that probably doesn't have access to the real wealth without asking her parents, and now outing Fresh and putting pictures up and stuff like that, probably rebelling against her rich dad and her parents and stuff like that, because she's dating a black man. Why would she stay with Fresh? Why would she try to trap a black man? Why would she do that? Well, there's other things that come with it that y'all don't understand. If he gave up his citizenship, or he has a U.S. citizenship, she can get citizenship. And then also, she can always make back up with her parents. She could turn around and still have a white kid. But it's the turnaround. What's going on, Ism? It's the turnaround and stick it to the man. Oh, he's a player? Watch this. Oh, he think he can do this? Watch that. He needs to be punished. Them Asian women are not geek to have black kids, especially not no Chinese woman. If she was Filipino, I would have been like, but come on now. You got to be realistic. Y'all hit the like button. Support the show. You can support the show at $PTV888. We are demonetized. So definitely, we need Player Talk Radio to be supported via PayPal and Cash App. So when I told y'all them white boys about to come out the cut because they deem themselves, even the most geekiest looking dude, they deem themselves the ambassadors of Asian women, because that's their preference now. Yeah, I'll drop one. Let's get a couple of more supporters. I'll absolutely drop the link because I want to get y'all opinions, because I'm about to run y'all through a series of some more good game. Yeah, they do, Cynical. They absolutely do. But those dudes are usually Nigerian, Indian, and stuff like that. You have a whole culture of Asian women that wear hijab. Like if you were to go to Thailand, the Asians that have the money, the Thais that got the real money, they wear hijab. And they work in the dental agencies. They work in the medical field. They work at the hospitals. They work in all of those. They work in all of those professions you just named. Absolutely. Absolutely. Her accent was so fake. I would never fall. Man, look, that shit is funny. But then again, it's not, because I feel bad for Fresh. But at the same time, it's like, well, can't really give you too much passes because, like, we in the same spaces. And she going on black people shows. She's not going on Asian shows. She's not going on these other different, she's not going on these other different. She's not going on these other different shows and stuff like that. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. So check out how Destiny even went in on her. Check this out. Shout outs to MTR. We'll go to Destiny's show and we'll take a look at it. If y'all remember, we did a show about Destiny. Check this out.
Fresh Prince, CEO of the Fresh Fit podcast, is in a world of trouble. And you guys are about to see the best advertisement for condoms that have ever existed in the history of mankind. Why is it that I'm saying this? Well, the lovely, young, well-endowed young woman who got her viscous innards entered and rearranged by the one and only Fresh Prince CEO has been doing a podcast.
And let me tell y'all something. Guys like mediocre tutorials and reviews, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. You don't know no better, because you just ended up getting lumped into the manosphere because other people want the manosphere to look well. And you kind of did grift over to manosphere topics. Stop saying stuff like that. She got her insides obliterated. What's going on? What's going on, Joe? Shout outs to you, player. What's going on? She got her insides obliterated, and she she got her cheeks clapped and all this other stuff. Like niggas was really hitting it like that. She got her insides twisted up. No, she just slept with Fresh. Stop making it seem like a nigga was a savage and he just did all of this shit and now he's just because you're next. Every nigga I'm talking to, you're next. Don't think it's sweet. You are next also. You know? Yeah, she finessing him, man. All right, y'all hit the like button, support the show. All right, shout out to Rayology dropping a huge $10 on the Cash App. All right, let's get it.
Cast tour, which
dudes need to stop referring to certain shit like this. Stop telling men and dudes, oh, she getting her cheeks cut. Like, stop it. All right, she was fucking with him. Fresh isn't the only one having sex. All right, y'all be trivializing pussy and all this other shit, and this is what's fucking y'all up. Okay, Fresh didn't get lucky. He came out of his pocket. There were two adults having sex. I don't understand. Stop hyping this shit up. Okay, like condoms don't tear and all this other goofball shit don't happen. All right, so let's get it. All right, so because for real, if the girl was ugly, y'all would have said something about her being ugly, you know. And that's something that I talked to y'all about several times on these shows. Y'all be. I've seen some of y'all baby mamas. Let's start there. I've seen some of y'all baby mamas. And they don't look nowhere near nothing like that. So, hush. Second of all, so because none of y'all, I don't care how geeky and dumb he looks. Some of y'all never even drove a McLaren before, but some of y'all never even drove a type of woman like that ever. Some of y'all never drove a type of woman like that ever. I've seen niggas saying I'd shoot up the club with women that look less attractive than what Fresh got pregnant. So I don't even want it. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Second of all, or third of, or fifth of all, or whatever the hell number I'm on. Stop thinking you got lucky, bro. You didn't get lucky. Okay, you didn't get lucky. This is what happens. Okay, you go through pregnancy scares, nigga. It could be pre-cum. I tell you guys, take your pinky, and just lightly tap your tongue. See that little bit of moisture on your goddamn pinky? That's how much it takes. That's how much it takes to get somebody pregnant. And honestly, if you're, and I was talking about this, or something similar with a bunch of people the other night. Honestly, if you've been born and you're in this world, but who knows where all the other sperm goes, you were born a winner. You were born a winner. Because you get to sit here and be alive and live and be like, damn, this what sperm is? Damn, there's a million sperm. You're a born winner. But anyway, yeah, Fresh got finessed. You know, this is the fakest accent I've ever heard. You know, shorty running game, obviously. He got finessed. Finesse. He got finessed. He got finessed. Don't trip, though. You know. This is what I'm saying. Because a real player knows how to handle this situation. If you're not with the shorty, she not pregnant until you see signs of her showing. With all the games women play, she's not pregnant until you see signs of her showing. Okay? Second of all, dudes like MTR, y'all gotta stop pushing the narrative, because it's like, bro, whose side are you on? I know I fucked up, but damn, whose side are you on? And this could happen to you. You know? When mediocre tutorials, because there's a whole bunch of women making fun of him about that. I think that's fucked up too. When mediocre tutorials and reviews had cancer, he had like testicular cancer. You know, he had cancer in his, you know, in his balls. I said, damn, that's crazy. You know, so many people was making fun of him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And women were making fun of him and stuff like that. But I didn't make fun of him. I wished him well. You want to know why? Because it could happen to me. Yeah, that could. I'm telling you, Joe. All kinds of shit can happen. That's what I'm saying. All kinds of shit can happen. She can go and get artificially inseminated. You know, first you got to make sure she's showing. Second of all, you got to make sure the timeline is right. See if she's been you know, if she hasn't been around some other people. And then even on top of that, you got to get a DNA test. Got to get a DNA test.
Until we can hear her speak in log form, so we can officially dissect the type of woman that he left nothing but the nuts hanging out of. Shout out to the Hodge twins. We're going to go over this content right here. And then also, quick shout out to Destiny, who I've been critical on this channel before, specific to his divorce and the lifestyle that he lived. Nevertheless, Destiny had the opportunity to grill this lovely young lady, and it was a train wreck. Without further ado, so a Discord conversation is being held between the cast of characters at the bottom, including Fresh's future baby mama. Destiny is currently on mute while they ask some questions, but he's getting ready to get off mute here in a quick second. Let's listen.
We have deep conversations when we meet, you know, when we're in person. He makes me feel like he...
What the hell is a deep conversation to her? What do you mean deep conversations? And Fresh, if this is really how she talks, bro, you gotta, man, you got a lot to learn, man.
He was really serious with me. He always tests me, you know, ask me questions.
Like what, if you don't mind me asking?
Like, what do you want from a man in the future? Like, what do you want?
Oh, he was
asking you them dumbass manosphere questions.
He was asking, actually, you know what he was doing? See, men do this where they want to know what kind of character they need to play in your life, and they want to know the script. So you told him this.
He knows what I want.
Yeah, because you told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
And look at the sisters. Look at the sisters who was calling those women dirty foot and talking shit about those women, because the sisters are laughing, actually. But look at how she got the girl to come on her show, tell on herself, and now she's like conspiring. Ooh, girl, yeah, see, men do this to do that. You know how these black men are. You know, they do. Man, if this ain't the most dumbest shit, okay.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money, but look,
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. The reason I know you.
I don't care about money. I never said.
She gonna say she not with him for his money, and then says she requires her man to be a millionaire. Listen to this.
No,
because women tell on themselves 24/7. Let's go.
Knows
yeah, because you told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money, but look,
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. The reason I know you.
I don't care about money. I never said I don't, because I on the show I even said they were asking me what, like, how much money do you think a man should make for? Yeah, I told them $1 million, and that's my standards. He knows my standards.
Yo, imagine saying in one sentence. Money doesn't matter to me. I'm not with him for money. But my requirement for a man is to make $1 million. You're beginning to see the ridiculousness that engulfs this young woman's mind. By the way, some additional context as well. Tree of Logic, what up, Tree? She actually hates Fresh and Fit. And I think what Tree is doing is playing good cop to inevitably, which will be Destiny's bad cop, which I think is a fantastic tactic here in order, because she's obviously up here, Daisy. She's obviously up here to continue to expose, to get clout, right? Irrespective of Fresh actually fucking up. I actually think there's two people who were fucked up in this situation. I think it's both Fresh, and I think Daisy is fucked up as well. You're getting ready to see that here in a quick second. But pay attention when Destiny comes in like a wrecking ball. Let's go.
Daisy, the reason I know you're not for money is because you went 50-50 on that bracelet. Okay.
Yes,
a woman who was for money would never go 50-50 on that bracelet.
And I bought my own
So y'all pay attention to the games that this sister is playing. All right. Pay attention to the games, y'all. All right.
ticket to Miami.
Child.
First time I went to I bought my own ticket, and I know he buys ticket for other girls, but I never asked him like, can you buy me a ticket? For me, that's like so cheap, just like $200 or what, like, because I'm really in love with the person, so I didn't even care about the money. The reason why he bought me the bracelet, because he bought me a fucking fake bracelet.
Yeah, I know. I read that part.
And then because I buy these bank leaves all the time, I have an account. I always know, like, when the moment I got
Fresh, you a nasty bastard. You buying Van Cleef fake what? From shit? Is that what you're doing, Fresh? He's a nasty bastard.
the bracelet, I'm like, this is fake. But I didn't tell him immediately. I told him 2 days later. And he was acting like
Fresh
he didn't
don't
know.
give a shit.
For sure he knows.
I'm just curious. Can I ask a question about for the kid? If Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
Good question. Pause.
But why would you care about that?
Oh, pay attention.
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
No, she wants to be important. She's using the baby as a clutch. And Destiny, now you're getting a taste of what it's like to be a black man. She doesn't want him to be in the baby's life. They want to do shit by themselves and then complain that they're doing shit by themselves because that's how they get the check. She's not worried about him being no fucking father. The fuck? Because that's him having a piece of her check.
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person. Want him to be involved in like your child's life?
Good question. Pause.
But why would you care about that?
Oh, pay attention.
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
but why do you care about he's gonna be a part of my baby's life?
It's not just your babies; it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the child?
Yeah, but
Again, this goes to back to what I told y'all in the beginning of the show. Women never had to think about the kid not being theirs because the kid is always theirs. It came from your pussy. Mother's baby, father's maybe. An hour and 35 minutes into the show, y'all hit the like button and support the show at $PTV888. That's $PTV888. Y'all hit the like button, all right? We running this overnight scenario. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Let's get it.
he doesn't
want to be involved.
Yeah. It's both of our baby, but he's not acting like man. So, do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Yes.
Do you think you have a right to child support?
And let me tell y'all something too. Them white boys look down on them Asian women that get pregnant by black people. Oh yeah. Oh, shut up. I've seen it firsthand.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
I've seen it firsthand. Don't tell me what to do in my comment section. I've seen it firsthand.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Oh, yes.
I would like to thank God Almighty for giving everybody so much and me so little. I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Come on now. And we know more about these games. We know more about these games than foreigners. So let's get it.
Not acting like men. So, do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Yes.
Do you think you have a right to child support?
Oh, Destiny. Destiny is officially on his red pill arc. Fantastic question. Let's see what the gold digger says to this.
I mean, he doesn't need to. That's fine.
Well, you said the
I don't
U.S.
care
government
about
said he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a
Yeah, that's
compelling
what
reason
I'm
not to.
saying.
But
That's
they
what
do
I'm
this with
saying.
white
If
boys,
the
too.
I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that, okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says, okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
What shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? Like, how do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother
Look,
that
his father doesn't want him.
he just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably
right.
freaking the fuck out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But like, why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying, based on his behavior right now.
You guys got to understand that what she's doing is trying to punish Fresh. Fresh absolutely fucked up in this situation. He should not have been splashed.
Yeah, she's gonna try to put him through punishment. He's wrong for having sex, even though you had the same sex. He's wrong for having sex. You know what I'm saying? He's a monster because he had sex. You know, the same way y'all are trying to say Diddy's a monster because he had sex. Oh, he's a monster. Oh, he's a monster. Did Fresh drug this woman? No. So why? Anyway, it's just because he's black. And niggas should know better, man. Anyway, he need punishment.
And raw daddy in a woman that thinks like this, but you got to also understand that she's a garbage thinker of a person. It's not about the welfare of the child. It's not about having a father in the child's life. It's whatever she can do to leverage the laws in the system to extract as much money out of him while also not allowing Fresh to see the baby.
But if he
Look,
changes his
why
behavior
do
in the
you
future,
speak for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
well,
even right now.
you're both acting like idiots, right? To be fair, right? You got
What am I
pregnant
acting?
because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you.
Right.
You're just as dumb as he is, right?
Right.
Mhm.
The problem
Takes two
isn't
to
with either
tango.
of you, though. That shouldn't be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So don't
You're
you
leaking DMs on
speak
Instagram.
for
How are
him.
you don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking
What is
all
the
of this
money?
publicly?
What
the money is the
what
child
the
support that you
money?
think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
That you're very
who are
familiar that the
you?
U.S.
Who
laws.
are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me. Because you have no right to talk about my situation. It's not
You're
even
literally
about
on the
money.
internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything?
What do I? Apparently more than you
Do you
do.
think
I'm not getting
I'm
knocked
like-
up by.
See, this is spoiled, entitled Asian right here. I see this every day. China is like literally a hop away from me. Them white boys gonna be on her ass. There we go.
Fresh from Fresh and Fit. What do you? You're trying to act like you're the one with all the
Who are
experience
you?
here?
Who are you? How do you have the right to talk about this? Like talking about a man
Because I'm apparently because I'm older than you. I've got more life experience than you. And I'm the only one that.
older than me, so you have more rights.
No, apparently I've got. I'm just curious. It seems like you have like all of this.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Look at.
Okay, so Daisy,
I don't want to talk to you.
let me
Okay. Destiny's going to take a break for a little bit.
I am. I will. I'll take out. This woman is a fucking piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because she
You
just wants
are
to milk
fucking
this guy for
trash.
money. You're actually subhuman filth. Just letting you know that. Good luck. Bye.
You can say whatever you want.
And see, them white boys, when they run into the Asians that fuck with black dudes, they believe what Destiny just said to her, like from the jump. Oh, you're fucking filth. Oh yeah, you're trash. Their man believes that. If it was an Asian man and he sees the situation, you know, certain Chinese dudes, you know, you got certain Chinese dudes that they're more Americanized. They kind of get it, so they'll know what's going on. They'll be like, yeah, that's kind of wild. But I'm talking about Chinese dudes. You're trash. You would deny me a kid, but this is what you're doing with foreigner. Oh. And where I'm from, see y'all, I'm gonna give y'all again. They call them Farang. Falang. Falang. But you know, their L's and their R's are the same thing. Okay, Brack man, let's get it.
God will judge you.
You can say whatever you want.
Destiny don't even believe in God, but
Coming up with sound bites for the show, y'all. Let's get it.
God is gonna judge her.
Okay.
That's
So-
very mean.
Oh, who is
Daisy.
that?
That
So-
guy is very mean.
So Destiny ends up leaving the conversation, but he comes back several minutes later to further clarify his points.
If he does, then I think at least he's doing something.
Jessica, you gotta ban me. I can't. I'm gonna kill myself listening to this person. Oh my god, you have to ban me from your
Jesse,
stream.
wait a minute. Hold on. We're having a calm conversation.
Yeah, why are you being so mean?
Everyone here is just trying to be nice. I can't tell Tree. I can't tell how naive you are. For her to say earlier, she was like, and I know that in the United States of America, paternity law says that he needs to pay for this. And also, I'm on a tourist visa, so I can't work. And it's very expensive here. And I'm Miami, and I need.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap, Joe. They want their daughters to bring home that white man. They'll figure out the race later if he's from the UK or if he's from somewhere else. They kiss unbelievable amounts of ass in Asia. They kiss bro. I didn't believe it until I got They kiss unbelievable amounts of ass for no reason too, bro. For no reason, bro. For no reason. Trust me, you know. They kiss unbelievable amounts of ass. I mean, look, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, what me and Sin was talking about. You know, if you are a brother, you better have something going on. You know, they don't care if you're a rapper. They don't care about none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much rap they listen to, they like, you got to either be a doctor or you got to have some shit going on. You're not just about to be, you know, running up in my child and you understand what I'm saying? Because they're looking at it like this. If some shit goes south for you and my daughter, you need to bring a business to the table that we can monetize. Because that's how they get their businesses in Asia. But the Chinese work a little bit different. That's how they get their businesses in Asia. Okay? Most of the women that you're going to see in Asia, they got their business from a man. You're going to see a huge amount of women that own businesses. That's in their family. But it all started from a woman messing with a foreigner. Okay? They get into what's called 4951s. All right? I done gave y'all this game so many times, it's ridiculous. All right. That shit is crazy.
Him to pay for all of the blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Like, bro, she wasn't going 50-50 earlier. She was investing. And it's about to pay 18 years worth of dividends.
I'm not saying he needs to pay for everything. I'm saying he should pay for the non-insurance pregnancy and give birth of the surgery and to see the OB. If you're a child's father, you're not going to pay for that? I'm not.
Let me clarify Destiny's statement because it was absolutely perfect, right? Because the young lady is talking about, I'm not in this for money. It's not about money. I played my own pay ticket. I've gone 50-50 on certain things. What Destiny is saying is that that's not just you not being a gold digger. What that is that you're investing. You're trying to make yourself seem like another type of woman so you can latch on eventually. And the latch on plus fresh being a complete and utter.
They do this. I keep telling y'all, there's endless secret babies out here. These white kids and these white boys and these black dudes, some of them, but it's majority white. They have secret families out here, y'all. They have out here. Okay? They have hoppa. They call hoppas. I don't know who made up that term or whatever, but there's a bunch of hoppa kids in here in Southeast Asia. We didn't even get into Vietnam. We didn't even get into the Philippines. We didn't even get into Indonesia and Bali. We didn't get into all these different places, okay? Bro. Oh, boy.
What that is that you're investing. You're trying to make yourself.
Destiny knows and have seen Asian women do this to white men. They do this to white men a lot of times. It's just that they're not like niggas. They don't broadcast it. They don't broadcast it. This is actually a very common topic amongst white people that travel. But who y'all gonna talk to? Some passport bro that's not traveling? Some passport bros, they won't tell you this. They gotta make it seem like, oh man, they just, you know. And then rightfully so. I mean, if you're knocking up women and having kids and stuff like that, you gotta take care of their kids, man. You gotta take care of your kids, or at least come see them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They do it in the Philippines all the time because Philippines, they got these laws where you can walk away from your kids. So if you do go abroad in any Asian country, I think it's the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken, or Korea or somewhere, and you do have a baby, you're not obligated to take care of that kid from the Philippines. Hey, man.
Seem like another type of woman so you can latch on eventually. And the latch on plus fresh being a complete and utter idiot by coming in you multiple times thinking nothing was going to happen has been the inevitable outcome. So you won, but how dare you get up here and try to act like this wasn't your plan from all along? Because your plan worked, and now it's going to pay 18 years of dividends.
Not asking him to pay for my shit, pay for my shopping.
You should be trying to get him as involved in the child's life as you're trying to get him involved in the child's finances. But you seem to have no desire to do that.
Okay, fine. Don't get me pregnant.
It's two people. It takes two. He didn't rape you, did he? Are we dropping that accusation today? You guys both fucked. The child is both of yours.
Well, she's gonna stick to it. She's going to stick to it because she's a spoiled Chinese girl. And they can hide behind this fake language barrier and stuff like she's spoiled. Don't get me pregnant. So you not out here fucking? So he fucked you without your permission and got you pregnant.
Well, we had an agreement. If he doesn't come inside on me,
and Fresh, you an idiot, bro. Because if you slawing off in these hoes, bro, and they're not on birth control, even if she says she's on birth control, bitch, where's your purse? Let me see them pills. What color is these? I'm about to Google the little serial number on the pill. Nigga, I want to see you better pop them pills like a perk. Perk 30. Perk 30, I just popped the perk 30. Perk 40, I just... Well, you better pop them shits like...
I won't get pregnant.
That's not an agreement, honey. That's called biology.
Right. Yeah, be logic. Be like educated yourself, please, before talk to me.
Essentially, what she's trying to say
it's funny because they're trying to call you dumb when they're the ones that's dumb. And let me tell y'all something, because everybody has a childish disposition. Black people have a childish disposition in their own way. Latin girls got a childish disposition in their own way. The guys too, everybody. But I ain't gonna lie, Asian people got a different kind of childish disposition, bro. Their childish disposition is like, bruh, if it's good, it's good. Like when you on the fun side, hell yeah, we go to karaoke and go dance to shit, and you sticking them little anime stickers on my face and shit like that, and we're hanging out and having fun, and You know what I'm saying? I just did a Goku Zanny bar or some dumb shit, and we're about to go see strobe lights and shit and do all kinds of dance revolution bullshit. It's fun, right? Oh, but nigga, when there's some serious shit going on, it's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to stop acting like a kid now. We need to handle some real shit. Listen, discipline. It's like, no, really, actually, you're becoming dead weight now. You're not listening. You're not being disciplined. You're trying to make me seem stupid without understanding how dumb you sound, and nobody cares. And you just get to hide behind. You just get to pretend like your English is broken now and shit. And now fresh. They really don't play that game with white people. Some of them do. But white people they call them out on it. White people have way more experience. That's a half truth I was about to tell you. That's not too true. But in today's day and age, white people have way more experience with this. So we know exactly what to say and where to and how to get on her ass. This is some good racial internet right here, y'all.
Which it's hard for me to believe. And if this is the truth, then it just further proves how ridiculous Fresh Prince CEO actually is. But what she's
talking about, we have deep conversations, bitch. That's surface level. It can only go but so deep. Pause. Y'all had deep sex, Yeah, they had a deal. Fresh broken. What deal? You can't have no deal with no broad like this, whether she understood what was going on or not. Fresh should have been on birth control. All them hoes. Fresh claimed that he slept with 1,000 women, which is cap. Obviously. And if that's the truth, bro, you have an STD. So
trying to say is that there was an agreement. She said to him, if you come at me, this means I'm going to have a child. You understand, right? She's essentially saying that Fresh was like, yes, I understand. Prior to this entire situation developing or the story coming out, I would never believe Fresh.
Whoa. That's where babies come from? That's where babies come from, bro? That's where babies come from?
This cartoon is not for children.
Hey, this your girlfriend, bro?
Yeah?
Yo, fuck this, bro. This, bro.
Excuse me?
He buy you dinner and
Yes?
Oh. What she bring to the table, bro?
Hey, guess what? He bought me this dress too.
She ever buy you a dress, bro?
No.
Fuck. Buy you a dress? Yo, is your girlfriend?
Wife.
Yo, you pay for those groceries?
Yes, I buy food for my family.
What she bring to the table, bro? Bro, what? Bro, what's she doing, bro?
She's giving birth! Go away!
Oh, bro. A baby gonna come out of her, bro?
That's how it works.
That's what babies come from? That's what babies come from? Always?
Yes!
You know what's messed up? What? She still never told us what she bringing to the table, bro. We gotta ask more people, bro. Yo, this your girlfriend? She's my wife.
We've been together for 60 years.
Who buy the bread, bro?
Oh, I buy everything she asks for. Anything to see that sweet smile.
Oh, Richard.
What's she bringing to the table, bro?
The infinite generosity needed to make a marriage work.
Huh? Use smaller words, bro.
Love.
These dudes, bro.
That's where babies come from, bro.
Would say anything like that to her. But if you've convinced a chick that you're in a relationship with him, but you're not really, doing all of the relationship things, such as taking her on a trip to go see your family in Barbados, or at the point that the baby comes out, you now act like you're not in a relationship, or you didn't talk about features that your future child was going to have, it shows to me that there's an integrity issue within Fresh. And if he's willing to lie about being in a relationship, then I think he might be willing to lie about this come in me agreement just so he can go raw daddy. But this is the logic of logicless women. Come in me, and it's just your decision, as if she has no agency in the matter to decide whether or not she wants to get pregnant by Fresh. But here's the thing, irrespective of there being no logic within that, it doesn't matter. Because child support laws don't give a fuck about you not having any logic in the situation.
Before talk to me, okay? People ask me a question, and I'm just telling how I feel. I could fake it. Okay? He does.
Yeah, I could fake it. See that? What did she say in the call? I don't want to be pretending. Pretending is crazy, y'all. I don't want pretending.
Doesn't have to do that. I'm just saying this is what I wish for. Every woman would wish for that.
Every woman would wish to get. How long have you even been dating this
Every
guy?
woman would wish that the child's father would support them.
Yeah, but I think they would also wait to have a baby
I'm
with
not
a child's
saying
father
I
who
want
wants to
his
be involved
money.
with
I'm
the child's
saying-
life.
What are you talking about? Like, please, I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Don't you want a child's father to be involved in the child's life?
Yes, I do. I do, but he doesn't want to. Don't you understand me?
Then why not work towards that?
And I did. Did you not see what I post?
Yeah,
He
I saw
doesn't
you.
even want to talk to me. He doesn't want to have an adult conversation. He refused to see me. He said, "I'm not going to see you."
When did he find out? When did he find out you were pregnant?
Like on the 30th of March, I text him.
Yeah,
that's the first conversation. And he said, I called him, and he said, I said, "Babe, let's discuss. Let's meet and discuss about the situation." He said, "Meet for what?" He said, "Meet for what? Go get a pill." That's what he said.
Probably because he doesn't want to have a kid right now, right? Probably a really emotional time for him too, yeah?
This is the reason why, Stephen, I was working that because you got to have her calm down, okay? Because she has every right to be angry right now because she's been rejected by the man that
You're trying to
that she's pregnant by. So what I was using was a hypothetical that, hey, let's go into the future. Right now, she's upset. He's upset. Everybody's upset right now, and they're saying things to hurt each other. So when tempers flare down and we're looking in the future and everybody's thinking and processing and they've been talking to their friends, rational and irrational, this is what I was asking her. A month from now, what does she want? The best outcome. And I know I said the best outcome for her, him, and the baby, and the soon-to-be baby. And she was explaining that to me, so you can go ahead and continue.
Even if he was being nice to me, like saying, "Okay, I'm gonna get you through this. Like, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna go to the hospital with you," that would be nice. But he didn't even offer that.
Yes, he did.
But
he just shot me down.
He offered that in the call. Oh my God. 2 hours and 54 seconds into the stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Support the show at $PTV 888. That is $PTV 888. He did in the call.
Look at the.
So here's the thing: is that they need to ask her. And I thought Destiny was going to continue on doing this, to ask the timeline of all of this. Because if you're saying he's not talking to you, well, is he not talking to you now that you're going public? Is he not talking to you now because of the audio recordings that were uploaded? Is he not talking to you now because of the text messages that came out exposing this whole entire situation public? Maybe he's mad at that. And then now they're both in their emotions. She's doing a speaking tour while he's remaining quiet. not wanting to talk to her. But if the guy was acting like we're in a relationship, one day we're going to have a strong family, let me just...
His lawyer will say not to talk to her at this point.
Let me just bust them cheeks. Let me just let off at them cheeks. It just feels too good. Rubber? I'm Bayesian, nigga. We don't even know what rubbers are. Let me just crash up in them viscous innards the best way that I know how, lying to her in order to be able to do that. And then she calls him. If that's true, then she calls him and then he's just ignoring her. That is ate shit behavior. It is so crazy and wild to me at the thought of what this story could mean, which is that they have a podcast where they have the opportunity to dunk on women that make these bad decisions, bad behavior, unaccountable. We talk about what could have led up to these women thinking, acting, or feeling this way, or having this low barometer hate for men as they walk through their daily lives. And one of those things are that there wasn't a father in the home. And to think that, to argue with these women, but then to go on a path to perhaps create one of these women, create a single mother, is the exact definition of irony. This is why the accusation of grifter gets thrown off so abundantly in this portion of the internet. The idea that, well, are you just saying this in order to make money, or do you actually live by and abide by this lifestyle? I understand mistakes can happen, but we absolutely cannot be, especially in positions of influence, be creating the same exact type of women that we speak out against. And for what? To attain the money, the status that you coach your young men to have, and to still be outright lying to these women, like just straight up lying to them. That's the purpose of being high value. It's that you don't have to lie anymore. Tell them the truth, but you still selling them a dream? What part of the fucking game is this? Just lying? No, that's not masculine behavior at all. That's still a scarcity mindset. That's insecurity. That's being scared of something. It might be being scared of yourself, presenting yourself truthfully as a man, and letting the chips lie where they need to. At the end of the day, you may not get all of the intended outcomes within your life, but at least you have your integrity through it. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. MiagoTutorialsandReviews@gmail.com. This was a snippet of a much longer conversation. Guys, stay locked to the channel if you want me to live stream on the longer conversation so we can go over much more of the mindset of what's going on over here than I could absolutely do.
There's no mindset. Like, this can happen to anybody.
Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
Trouble with like this basic shit here. This can happen to anybody. The mindset. What is the mindset? Niggas lie, say they don't want thoughts. They get caught with a thought, get a couple of thoughts pregnant. What's the problem? And I told y'all the only reason why Destiny is invested in it is because it's an Asian girl. And well, I guess because fresh and fit also, but come on now. He wouldn't have this veracity. He wouldn't have that type of disposition if it was a a white girl. He would have just been like, no, well. But you have a sister right here. And we're going to get into the sisters right now because for some reason now sisters are running and flocking to Asian movements and shit like that. We're going to get into this 4B movement that's going on that y'all going to start to hear about. You know? Got one of the best shows on the internet. It's PlayerTalk Radio, man. You are tuned in to one of the best shows on the internet. Act like you know something. Share the show, like the show, support the show. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into this other half. Get to this other half real quick. We go to Destiny's channel, or should we go over to the sister's channel? Go over this real quick.
I don't care about the money. I like this lifestyle. By the United States law, he has to pay for the child support. How much money do you think a man should make for? Yeah, I told them $1 million.
Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything. Wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
Shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? You don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking
What is
all
the
this
money?
publicly?
What
the money is the
what
child
the
support that you
money?
think that you were talking about earlier. That you're very
Who are
familiar with.
you? I don't want to talk to you.
Destiny's going to take a break for a little bit.
I am. I will. I'll take out. This woman is a fucking piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because
You
she's
are
not this guy for money.
I'm a tourist here. I'm not gonna work. That's illegal. Without insurance, everything is going to be expensive. I wish he can take care of that. I think at least he's doing something.
Jessica, you gotta ban me. I can't. I'm gonna kill myself listening to this person. Oh my god, you have to ban me from your
Izzy,
server.
wait a minute. Hold on. We're having a calm conversation.
Yeah, why are you being so mean?
Everyone here is just trying to be nice.
I can't tell Tree. I can't tell how
Empathetic.
naive you are. For her to say earlier, she's like, and I know that in the United States of America, paternity law says that he needs to pay for this. And also, I'm on a tourist visa, so I can't work, and it's very expensive here, and I'm in Miami, and I need him to pay for all of the blah 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 blah.
Hi, Daisy.
How's it going?
Kind of shit. No.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if you know anything about us, but we were just tuning into your sort of stuff going on with Fresh. Last we saw, you kind of posted some of that phone call. Have you posted any more of that phone call yet?
Look, he don't like
Yeah,
this,
that's
though.
pretty much it. Because
Hold on.
it's like a 30,
Hold on. I'm
37
telling-
minutes
I'm telling
phone
y'all.
call.
I'm telling y'all. He's setting her up. He's setting her up. He don't like this girl. Have you posted more of that phone call? This nigga gonna ask her, has she posted more of something she wasn't even supposed to post in the first place?
And I don't want to post it though.
Okay, just for the sake of clarity here, let me ask.
Don't even realize she's.
What's your best case scenario in this situation? What are we hoping for here? Are we hoping that he kind of turns around and maybe
No.
reevaluate?
I don't expect him to come around because I don't need this man in my life, and I knew he's a trash. So why the reason why I'm posting this is because I
knew he's a trash. I tell on myself.
Everybody know that he is a liar and he's a cheater. Maybe.
Okay, liar, yes. Cheater, how did he cheat? Getting someone pregnant is cheating now? Do tell.
He's a scammer. As how he behaved right now on the show after I posted everything. He's making a joke about it. Like,
well, he said he didn't have any money, right? He said he didn't have any money, he wouldn't be able to get any money. So where did all his money go?
The money. I don't care about the money. The thing is, I want him to behave like a man. Like, he didn't even offer me to like, oh baby, if you don't want to like we're not together, you don't want the baby, I can help you, take you to the hospital, taking care of the medical stuff.
Just step up overall, yeah.
None of that. That's the reason why I got pissed.
Okay.
And I'm an adult. I can accept the breakup, but the thing is, we planned for this baby, and he knew it. I'm not that stupid. I'm not 18. Yeah, he knew it. We always been talking about the baby since day one. He asked me, "What if you get pregnant?" I told him directly, I would keep this baby because I am in love with you, and I don't like. I've never get pregnant before.
Yeah.
So if I'm pregnant, I'm definitely gonna keep the baby.
And that's like 100% you've decided that you are keeping this baby regardless of what he does?
I told him that this is what he noticed. He know the information from me, and he asked me many times, like, "Oh," and he told me many times, "You're gonna be the baby's mother. You know, you don't because I smoke vape. He always take my vape away. He's like, "Oh, I want you to be healthy. You're gonna be my baby's mother. You know, what if you get pregnant?" And even a week ago, when I was at his house, he was like, "Oh, I don't."
Oh my God! A week ago? Oh, fresh.
If I broke, now my business.
Fresh. I just made that while I was live, y'all. I'm working. It's called multitasking. Right? Fresh.
If I broke, now my business.
Fresh. Fresh. A week ago?
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
I don't want to rent an apartment anymore. I want to buy the house instead because like it's better for us for the future. And what if you get pregnant? He keeps saying that every day to me. So that means he's admitted.
Well, you also said that he introduced.
But she's switching up the story now, though. She never said this before. She's switching up the story now too. So
to like his mom and his whole family, right? When you guys went to Barbados.
Y'all know what this sounds like, right?
If I broke, now my business.
Come on now.
Entire family. We spoke for 2 months when I was in China. We were in a long distance relationship. And then he decided to take me to Barbados. And I asked him, what's the purpose for the visit? He said, because he wants to show me his family, like where he grew up. And also he wants to take the Barbados passport because he want to travel to China. Because for Barbados passport, he does.
You ain't gonna take him to see your family, but you ready to have a baby with him?
If I broke, now my business.
You ain't gonna take him to see your family.
Doesn't need a visa. So how can I not trusting like all of these? You know, he did like making efforts. Like
congratulations, Daisy, on your.
For me, it was like everything was pretty like real for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you start to sense things were off with him?
About a week ago, he told me he decided not to rent the apartment as he promised. The reason why I want my own space is because I knew he wanted to see other girls, and his job, because of what he does, obviously he's going to like deal with other women, associate with other women, which is fine for me. We had an agreement, you know, on that. And I know all men, you know, to become successful, they wouldn't want to be with just one woman. And I told him, as long as I'm the man, that's fine with me. Just use protection and don't bring me disease. And he agrees with that. And then he told me he doesn't want to rent the apartment. And then he started telling me, oh, he needs space. He said his Instagram is down. And he said, maybe he cannot take care of me. When he's not even like taking care of me, like I literally did my own stuff, you know?
Okay, let's say tomorrow, right? He, after saying all of this, after making the jokes on the show and everything, let's say he turns around, he's like, hey, you know what? I kind of behaved like a dick and douchebag. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to step up. Would you kind of let him, or is that bridge kind of already burned? Is that like gone, that opportunity?
No, it's gone. It's gone.
That's cat.
It's gone.
He, for me, he's nothing to me right now.
Okay. And in the future, right, if the child decides that they, you know, want to meet their dad and wants to be an active part of their life, is that like something that you'd be super positive with? Is that like something that you probably like, I'm not so sure?
No. He cannot see the child.
She cannot see the child. Okay.
Yeah, because he's not acting like.
See? You can't see the child because in her mind, you're not acting like a dad. They just tell on themselves. They tell on themselves daily. He can't see the child because he's not acting like a dad. Okay.
If I broke down my business. Your dad.
Sure,
he's
of course,
acting, yeah.
Well, I think
he's laughing about it. Look at
what this guy's saying is, let's say he realized tomorrow. Let's say at a come to Jesus moment, he realizes, oh, I was actually being a terrible person. Let's say he realizes that and he says, you know
No,
what,
he
we're going to do this
He's
together.
always been.
I know he won't. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if he did, if he decided to actually live his values and be a Christian man in this world and take care of his kids, if he decided that, would you let him see his kid? You would, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Jesus.
I wouldn't. Because what did he do? What did he do for this kid? He doesn't even want this kid. He wants me to take the pill. He didn't even want to talk to me. I talked to him. I said, because I was afraid maybe like he was questioning me about the pregnancy test, that I was trapping him. So I went to the hospital. I did a blood test that came out. I sent it to him to make sure I'm not trapping him. And before that, he didn't talk to me. He didn't ask me how I am, how's my situation. He just like kind of kicked me out. He kicked me out from his apartment. I had to I booked my ticket and I came to New York. That was it. I didn't do anything wrong in this relationship. The fact is I did a lot. And everybody was like, oh, he's paying you. He doesn't pay me.
Okay. Let me ask this. In the future, if your child decides that they want, even at an early age, to get to know their dad, for the sake of like your child, right? Would you consider being supportive of that? Or would you be like, no, your dad wasn't there. He's an asshole, this, that. What would be the case here if it was the child asking to get to know their dad?
Well,
I'm going to get mad because you don't want to be in your kid's life. And then I'm going to keep your kid away from you because you don't want to be in your kid's life. If you do want to be in your kid's life. You're a poor, trash human being because you don't want to see your kid. Okay, well, look, if I have a change of heart, just like you change your hearts like the winds in China. What if I do want to see my kid? No, you can't see your kid. If I broke down my business. But I can pay for him. Absolutely. If I broke down my business.
If it's legally, I don't have to, like my child doesn't have to see him, then I won't. Yeah, but I'm not sure right now. Like I don't have a indecision right now what to do about this baby because like I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can I ask you, whose idea was it to come to Miami here?
What?
Whose idea was it for you to move to Miami? Was it something you came to together? Or was it your idea to go move? Yeah.
So I posted on my story that before, like, I spent the New Year with him, right? And before I traveled back to China, he asked me, like, what's my plan? And he told me, first he had a conversation with me that he was really serious with me and he sees me as a future, something that he can have a future with, like someone. And I told him, well, if that's the case, and I really like him here and I can move here. Yeah, that's something we decided together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I ask you, so if you wanted to, be together with him, start a family with him, did you ever talk to him about not doing the whole, multiple women with one guy thing? Were you concerned about the fact that he was seeing and having sex with a bunch of other women on the side, or?
I wasn't concerned because he always told me, I only want you. You're the only one. Like, he never admitted that he's sleeping with other women until today. And I don't want to think about it.
That's cap. That's cap. He said it in the text message, and you said that you know he deals with other women. So you, oh my god.
If I broke, now my business.
Come on, man.
Because I knew like every guy does that anyway, you know. And plus that's what he does. So I respect him. And he posted me.
Every guy does that. Okay.
He kind of made it official. So I'm like, okay, he does takes me seriously. So I didn't care about what's happening outside, you know. And I don't really pay attention about his show and what is he talking about. Only recently
That's cap. You're gonna be involved with somebody and love them and stuff like that. You go out of your way to super stalk somebody that you're with. You go out of your way to super stalk somebody that you're with.
If I broke, now my business.
Come on now.
I've been taking like his haters been texting me. I never like believed him, like believed his haters. I always trusted him and support.
When you're talking to one, you even went on one show. So, and how do you know they're his haters if you're not involved in anything he does?
If I broke, now my business.
How do you know?
Supported him.
Okay. So are you saying, did you ask him if he's seeing other women and he told you no, or did you just never ask him if he's seeing other women?
I asked him. I always make joke or make fun about this. Like, okay, this girl is good looking. Like at his show, I'm like, he could be good for you. And he's like, no, I'm okay. He's like, I'm okay. He also told me like, I wish you were here. I wish you were here. And when he's on a boat party, I was asking him like, did you just have like a boat party sex? He's like, no. I was thinking about you. I mean, I knew that sometimes he's like just covering it, but for me, it was okay, you know, because I knew he's not just dating just one woman, and I noticed that. I don't want to change who he is because I was trying my best to keep him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so along those lines, then, are you saying that you're 100% sure then that this was Walter's baby? You weren't like, he was stepping out, so you weren't stepping out at all yourself? Like, you know this is Fresh's baby?
Of course. What are you talking about? Let me tell you, on March 9th, that's how I traveled. Like, that's the date I traveled to Barbados. That's the first day we got together. And that's the day I just finished my period. Then from that day...
Period. I have never heard a period called a period. Ladies in the chat, can y'all let me know what a period? Can y'all let me know what a period? Can y'all let me know what that is? What the hell is that?
If I broke, now my business.
I got my period. What's going on, Finance Man? Finance Man, what is a period? What is that?
Since that day, I was with him every day. I stayed in his apartment until 25th of March. Until that day, I moved out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so wait, that was like a week?
She knows how to speak English.
Or two? You've been there for like a week or two?
She don't know how to speak English.
We've been together since 9th of March until 25th of March.
Okay.
Okay. And this is 100% his baby.
She said that they were together on New Year's. And then in the phone call, she said 7 months. They've been dealing with each other for 7 months. Like, what is it? Like, what the hell?
I'm not seeing anyone because if I'm in a relationship, I would never see anyone.
Okay.
Like, I can't move so quickly, just go fuck somebody else and get pregnant.
Presenting.
That doesn't make sense.
That's fair. Are you saying, wait, you guys saw each other for like a couple weeks? I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I'm just saying he introduced you to his mom in that short amount of time?
No, I met his mom last year on New Year's.
Oh, so it wasn't like an
earlier this year, last year.
Official, you guys were together and living. You're making a differentiation between when you lived together
He
and
made
when you guys
it
first started dating.
official last year during the New Year's because I got exposed on his yard child party. And then things just got serious. He asked me to be his girl. He asked me, not I didn't. Because I always told him if it's just for fun or I didn't even care. Like before I met him, I was single. I didn't even care to be in a relationship. He asked me.
He asked you.
He asked me, one day he came to me, he was like, I love you. I'm like, wow, this is so fast. He said to me, I love you. And he said, I don't want you to be with another man. You better don't be with another man. That's what he said.
Okay. There's one other person here I think wants to ask you a couple of questions. Tree, you have questions
Hi,
for
Daisy.
Daisy here?
I saw your message where you said you wanted to help other women share the information in reference to what he.
Yeah, he's a monster. Share the information, get the word out. Because he had sex, really. Because he had sex. Tree is definitely fake. She's just here for her own gain. And she sounds just as dumb. Spread the word for what? Like what? Women are gonna all of a sudden start messing with Fresh now? Y'all said he was an incel before. It said that he didn't get no women. Now that he produces a woman, even though she's pregnant, allegedly, because y'all be doing all this hoopla before anybody shows. Y'all niggas will do all of this shit over a pregnancy that probably not even real. But then again, I see how y'all behaving over Diddy. Anyway, never mind.
You know, him using you. I just read all of your DMs. So it seems to me that, and I just want you to go by your instincts. It seems to me that he said he has 4 other women in order to get out of, in order to get you to have an abortion or take the morning after. Well, it's too late for the morning after pill. It seems like he's saying that to discuss you so that you can terminate the pregnancy. Do you?
And it's funny that now all of a sudden black women know what the hell contraceptives and pills and morning after pills and all that stuff. It seems like now when they're trying to slander another dude, now all of a sudden, because they play the same game, now all of a sudden they know what all this stuff is and where to get one. Okay.
Really believe that he has other 4 women that he had unprotected sex with?
I actually do, because one woman just texted me because she told me she was with him. She got invited from him to Miami on December. That's like that time we already met, but that time I was in New York, but we weren't official. So she said that she was invited to Miami and she was with him. And they used unprotectional. They had unprotectional sex.
Okay,
bro, unprotectional sex. Unprotectional sex.
If I broke, now my business.
Yeah. And so
that was the only one girl you know that.
That's the only girl, because she liked my videos like days before, and I found out she posted something that she was in Fresh's bedroom, and I recognized that bedroom. So I asked Fresh, "What is this?" And he told me, "Yeah. She was with me for a few days. That was just for fun." So I was like, "Okay," because on December we weren't even together. You know, we just know each other.
And did you ask if he had sex with her? And if so,
I didn't have to ask. She stayed with him for 3 days. Obviously, they had sex, and he invited her.
You are I was admiring you. I've been admiring you for a while, and I've talked to.
Shut the fuck up. You don't even know who she is. Oh my God. You don't even know that I've been admiring you for a while. About what? She doesn't speak English. About what? Bro, sisters are so fucking fake, bro. Now all of a sudden you're interested in the incels, or you're just so phenomenal. Give me more content to down my men and then get mad when they say something about us because I'm doing what I'm doing right now, but gonna pretend like I'm not, and then I'm just trying to make another brother look bad. If I broke, now my business. Tell us more, Ling Ling. She was Ling Ling the other day. Now all of a sudden she's phenomenal.
About how wonderful you look, your beautiful banging body. What is it that you saw in him? Because to me, it appears to me physically that you're out of his league. So I guess I wanted to know, what did you see in him? Because we know what he saw in you.
Yeah, I know. What he sees me is, I know I'm not just only beautiful because I'm kind. I was taking care of his mom when his mom was in town. Like, I was being very nice to everybody. All of his friends liked me. I have a good personality. I'm confident. I'm independent. So he sees me in that. Maybe he sees me in that. That's my weakness.
Oh,
that's why he take advantage of that. But what I see from him is, this is my first time in the state. Everything was new for me. I met him. I was like, I wasn't planning to meet him. I wasn't planning for that. And I went out with him one time. It was really fun, romantic. He knows exactly what I want. And he's very good at playing games. And he made it looks like real. It felt like real. I still couldn't believe that he just...
Is he the first serious relationship you've been in? Like, is he the first, like, have you ever been in a serious, like a really, really serious relationship on this level?
Let me tell y'all something, yo. Let me tell y'all what women want to do. And I'm going to cut today's show short. I'll talk about it on the next show. Y'all can tune in. Because now sisters are running with this 4B movement. Again, nosying and having their nose in another fake feminist movement. Women want it to be illegal. They want it to be illegal for guys to participate in relationships. Like, if the relationship didn't go the way she wanted it to go, she would like her man jailed behind that. They want men locked up because he may have made a promise or two and didn't fall through. They want men locked up because of their emotions. They want men, they want you to be punished in jail because you made her feel of some type of way. Really? She can lie and be like, he sold me a dream, when in actuality, it could have been the other way around, but they want you locked up for that. Amazing.
Before?
Yeah, I did.
How many times?
Like one time.
So he was the second person you've been in a serious relationship like this on this level?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
what's your body count? Since you want to know all this shit, sister, what's your body count? If I broke, now my business. What's your body count?
He's the first person I actually wanted to have a kid with.
What? Okay, I just want to, from woman to woman, I just want to understand if the fact that he wasn't like proposing to you or want marriage with you, why did you want to have a child with him?
Because I didn't care about the marriage. I never believed in marriage.
Oh.
So from my perspective is if I'm in love with a person, I don't mind. And if I see the person.
Could have got her right there. Your culture believes in marriage. She's just a walking contradiction. Fresh. Fresh. Fresh, what are you doing?
If I broke, now my business.
You identify my bitches with APs. She ain't got an AP, she is not mine. You cold. He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Fresh.
Is very connected with me and we have good chemistry and personality and financially everything is good, then for me it's fine, you know. And he's not for me, like I never sees him as like he's a rich man, because like where I come from, I've seen so many rich people. I could have many choices. It's just a feeling that I'm with him. He made me so happy and he's so romantic. And I liked his lifestyle, I guess. That's why.
So when you when your identity was exposed to his audience, what did you think what he did as for work on his show and the things that he said as a man about women, how he felt about women? Like, what did and of course, the way his audience treated you, like, give me your impression on how did you feel about all of that?
I actually argued with him about this. Like, I was always telling him, Myron, something that Myron says on the show is not true. That the reason why he behaves like that, maybe he comes from a Muslim family. That's why. But he never, like, Fresh, he doesn't really speak on the show. So, like, and I don't really understand the show. Before I knew him, I don't even know about, like, this show. I don't know anything about this. So I only paid attention afterward. So, so for me, he explained to me, it's just a work, you know, it's his work, and he doesn't behave like that with me.
Okay, I get it that it's work, but and you're correct. Myron is the effeminate one who does all the yelling with women. However, Walter was sitting there allowing this to happen. Sometimes he throws a little jab in there, here and there, this, that, and the other. He does. He is enabling this type of behavior, which shows that he agrees with it to a certain extent. Don't you? Did you think that, or you just think he was just there for the bag to get?
Yeah. For me, it was just like, because I know him personally. So I thought everything just for show, you know. It's just the way, like, it's his career. That's how he make money. So I'm like, okay, that's out of my business. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah. With you being pregnant now, I know you're angry, and you said you're not going to allow him to be in the child. Is that the child's life? Is that because he's not? He says now that he has no interest in paying.
Paying? What do you mean paying?
Like financially contributing to the child's well-being?
No, but we all know whether he wants to pay or not. By the United States law, he has to pay for the child support.
Right,
even
true.
If he doesn't want to. But the thing is, I just wish that he could behave better. Like, baby, I'm gonna be here for you. Even
Daisy, why would he?
See, there's a lot of things that I can go into. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really not. We already 2 hours and 41 minutes into this. See, what do I tell you guys in America that usually people start learning about who they're with once a baby comes into the picture and stuff like that? Daisy's mad at Fresh. If they've been spending all this time together and then she met his parents and all this other shit. The sister's ready to kill this man, throw him under the bus. Even Daisy is, but she's still trying to understand him. Oh, he's not acting right. I wonder why. Why won't he act right? She still wonders about him. Maybe she didn't care for him. I don't fucking know. But the sister's like, look, you need to destroy him. Like, why are you trying to? Maybe because that's her. If she's really pregnant, that's gonna be her kid's dad. She still wonders about it, even though she's with the shits too now. Don't get me wrong. But look at how the sister's interested in conspiring to destroy somebody that they claim is an incel and that they don't care about. Amazing.
I'm talking to you from sister to sister here.
Look at this bullshit. That ain't your sister. You should have seen how she probably was talking. I bet you if I go digging on her channel and get her thoughts on the Passport Bros and see if she responded to the Filipino P and all them other Asian women that was coming that was clapping back. I bet you she's wrapped up in there somewhere also. Fake as fuck. Faker than a $2. Well, $2 is real, but yeah, she's not a sister, man. Come on now. And then go to China and see if she's gonna get treated like a sister. You dumbass.
Would he, if that is his entire environment? You can tell a lot about people by who they.
That's why I'm blind. I'm stupid in this. That's why, like, I don't blame on anyone. Like, I was being stupid. Like, I am never. I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's my fault. I've made mistake. You know, I have to learn from my lesson. But that's why I didn't care about even exposing myself, and all of my friends already knew what happened. I didn't care about either it's gonna be a shaming for me, but I want to expose him, and so he doesn't keep hurting other women. Because if I knew this, I would never, ever.
Well, what was the red flags that you missed? Because if I'm with you on that, and I'm on your team to make sure that he doesn't hurt other women. But as a woman, I can see him for who he is. I just want to see, I want you to help me see what you saw, because there could be lots of other women that saw what you saw and felt what you felt. To me, there was so many red flags. I would have, I'm married, but if I was single, I would have stayed far away from.
Didn't I tell you married people are the main ones that's fucking up a lot of these spaces? Didn't I just get done telling y'all that married people are the main ones fucking up a lot of these spaces? Go figure out what your man sees. Go figure out your man. There's things that you're not currently doing for your man, but you online worried about the next woman and what she got going on with her man. Why don't you go figure out your man? Up here, dicked out over somebody else. Marriage people up in single people business. But if it was the other way around and Daisy wanted to learn about her and her marriage, mind your business. You're not married. You're not married. You're not married. Fuck out of here.
From him.
Go do your job. Go fuck your man.
So help me see what you saw initially from the time you saw him.
Okay. First of all, I don't like being with a boring man, and he was not boring. I said that on the show. What I need from a man is being honest and not boring, and knows what he wants. And he just shows me all of that. So for me, I was like, okay, this is the man for me. and he may behave with other women like that, but from what I have felt, that he was real with me, at least when we were together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because when you're in love, you are kind of blindsided.
So
I wish I would never met him, but
This black woman trying to put word. This black woman, she doesn't know all these English words. This black woman up here trying to stuff words in her mouth and shit. That's why I'm glad she's like kind of low key, not paying her no mind and just saying what the hell she wants to say anyway. But did he assault you? You know, because that's what they like to do. They like to assault. So let me try to reword something to make it seem like you're a victim and you got assaulted, and he's gonna assault other women and all this other stuff. Like they like this shit is tired. Like this shit is tiring. And does your husband know you up here doing this? Because really, your husband is in danger.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Your husband is in danger.
So he, because he was adventurous and he was would you say, I'm sorry, I'm messing my face up as I say this.
Yeah. You're trying to put words in her mouth that she never said.
Or you say he was charming, or he was just adventurous?
He was charming.
You're on the internet worried about if another nigga is charming. Find out if your nigga is charming.
He was sweet. He was very romantic. He surprised me all the time. And we have deep conversations when we meet, when we're in person. He makes me feel like he was really serious with me. He always tests me, ask me questions.
Like what, if you don't mind me asking?
Like, what do you want from a man in the future? Like, what do you want?
Oh, he was asking, actually, you know what he was doing? See, men do this where they want to know what kind of character they need to play in your life, and they want to know the script. So you told him this.
He knows what I want.
Yeah, because you told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money. But look.
Yeah, this is like the crazy part. Like, imagine being in a marriage and then somebody sends this video of, yo, is this your wife? Like, this is what your wife is doing? Imagine trying to get out of that relationship. You have to start the process from now. So.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. The reason I know you.
I don't care about money. I never said I don't, because on the show I even said, they were asking me how much money do you think a man should make for a year? I told them $1 million, and that's my standards. He knows my standards.
Daisy, the reason I know you're not for money is because you went 50-50 on that bracelet. Okay.
Yes,
a woman who was for money would never go 50-50 on that bracelet.
And I bought my own ticket to Miami.
Child.
First time I went to I bought my own ticket, and I know he buys ticket for.
And I like how, to a certain degree, women trying to tell men about women and how they behave as if women are professionals at dating women. When in reality, women would never put up with women date-wise. You can be a career lesbian and still having date a woman. You could be a career lesbian and still haven't date the side of a woman that a man gets to date all the fucking time. You can be a staunch career lesbian and still don't know shit about dating actual women from a man's perspective. And with that said, we're gonna put a pin in it right here. You know what I'm saying? It's Player Talk Radio. Good morning. We'll come back a little bit later on. It's Player Talk. Peace. Thank you, everybody that contributed to today's show and sponsored today's show. We have one sponsor. Shout outs to Rayology. I appreciate you. We out. It's Player Talk. Peace.
And don't idolize social media relationships either. Y'all start believing that y'all supposed to get what they got. I want what Ari had because Ari man bought her a Lambo truck. This nigga you fuck with work at Best Buy. How the fuck is he supposed to buy you? You idiot. How? It don't even make sense. He drive a 2002 Honda Accord and you think you supposed to get a Lambo truck from this nigga? And he a good dude. He help you out with the bills. He take care of you, take you on dates, buy you little things. But you ready to break up with this good man because he can't afford to buy your raggedy ass a Lambo truck?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Oh my God, this car's old and dingy. It's stinking here, and I'm cold. How do you get around in this thing? Jesus. Where are we going? Did you make reservations?
Yeah, I'm
vegan. I can't just eat anything. You know what I mean? I'm gluten-free. I got a lot to watch my figure with.
We are. This is the restaurant
this
right
is
here.
it? Okay, you gonna change? You gotta put a different jacket on. Let's go. Come on. Hurry up. What are you doing? Get out the car.
Bitch.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus? Swing the remix God! Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes, nigga. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these
my
hoes,
shit.
nigga. Can't save these hoes. 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 Can't save these hoes, nigga. If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you...
Looks like that's the end of the video. If you learned something new, be sure to hit that like